How's it going, guys? We're gonna pick up right where we left off last night. Tears to Tiara run here, day 13. I played pretty much every day since the game released, except I skipped one day, but it has been roughly 2 weeks since the game came out. I'm really liking the game, and the gameplay especially. Like, I really wish you could like free roam during cutscenes and stuff, but I mean, nothing wrong with the visual novel style, but I mean, you just have limited freedom. That's the only drawback there. So, but that's just my opinion. I mean, I was fond of X-Blaze, a totally visual novel game, but I do realize there's like limited gameplay as a result, but nonetheless. So where did I leave off? We are, I believe, in the middle of chapter 6. Showdown at the temple battle. Looks like a fairly straightforward battle. Annihilation of all the enemy forces here. I'm not anticipating any major roadblocks in this mission. Pretty much just kill all the enemy troops. I did want to like for this mission, Laelis actually joined our party. He's quite a badass with his avoid stat. I like his stance too with that sword. But let me just, like, there's various ways you can like take advantage of his avoid stat. For example, let me just, if I can pull this up. For example, you can equip various skills on him that help boost his evade. For example, some good skills for him are saving grace. Like, the more chain stock you have, the better his evade, or the enemies miss more. Another good one, by dodging. So when he does evade, his chain stock gauge increases. So the two skills sort of work hand in hand. So that's gonna make him a fairly tough cookie. I don't know how much like saving grace boosts his evade stat, like numerically. It would be helpful to know, but nonetheless, I'm sure this is like a pretty good combo to have. And I'm just sort of messing around with like other characters, such as like Alyssa and Amelia, for example. Like, the drawback to Amelia is that she can only attack in like the major cardinal directions. She can't attack diagonally, so it's a little bit difficult to get behind an enemy. And sometimes you can only attack from the front. The positive is that like she can actually counterattack if she gets it like hit. She can pretty much counterattack you know, any ranged attack that hits her, so or any melee attack. So, but like, looking at her stats, it seems like you would expect her to be like a hybrid, like ranged attacker and caster, but she doesn't have any magic, strangely enough. She has she can attack from up to 6 spaces away, but she can't use it when she's after movement. And she has the normal skills, you know, 100% hit rate attack, which is fairly useful and situationally useful. And like, double-edged strike is like, I don't really like it. I mean, it doesn't seem that powerful to me, despite like 50% increased damage. It doesn't seem like that to me. like normally just using up your chain stocks to, you know, deal damage will actually be better off than using double-edged strike, for example. But yeah, guys, we're gonna get right into this mission here, see how it goes. I'm not anticipating any catastrophes here, so we're gonna get started. And Laelis also gets 6 move stats, so that's really good. Who did I set as my leader? Like, I always keep forgetting to manually set my leader in the battle at the beginning. Alright, yeah, Hamil is the leader. So 10% stat boost to adjacent units. It just doesn't affect himself, so. Yeah, fairly straightforward battle here. Okay, RTO gets MP up. Interesting. Not a skill you would expect on like a melee character. And Splendor Blade, I'm gonna check out the stats. What was that? Counterattack rate up, or damage up. Somewhat situational. Yeah, so it has the same stats, just better range. I think Isabel has like 40% counterattack boost, so that's a lot more significant. Huh. So I think the hit rate is actually lowered on this move right here. Strong upheaval. Okay. Well, needless to say, we're probably... Water. Yeah. Unless you can get to like the side or the back with Alyssa, it's probably not worth attacking with her. What's her Amelia? Amelia kind of needs XP right now. I don't think she's not gonna kill with this, but oh well. Very close. Can I one-shot this guy? I wonder. Probably, because her Comet Slash is insanely powerful. We're gonna take a gamble here. Wow. Almost 300 damage. Let's test his avoid. I'm in the wrong place. 55%, not bad. He's got like 150 avoid stat and the chain stock boost sort of thing going on. What is this guy's? Alright. This skill looks quite useful, however. He's the only unit that I've seen that has stand back. So far anyways. How much did that do? 12 damage? Okay, I wasn't looking at his defense. But regardless. Alright, wow. I did not see all the way up there. Apparently there's more to the map. Let me check that out a second. Yeah, I did not realize that this map was so large. There's more stuff up here. Alright, so the big baddies are up here actually. So that's quite a ways to go. All the way, like, from here. That's a lot of traveling. Or I can't go that way. So like I can't really go this way. Except to get a chest over there. So I have to go all the way here. Wonder if I should try to ride this griffin. Could probably. I don't think she's in range. No. Let's send everyone else opposite direction. Alright, so I guess I can only pick up 1 unit per turn. But Alyssa only has 4 moves, so it's useful to transport her. I guess Tart survived with 1 HP. That was pretty lucky. I think I just used the wrong element. Oh well. I was supposed to use fire. I haven't tried this move here. Sword palm. It can hit from 2 range with no counter. So that's useful. I sort of need to... Well... Should I just try this? See what it looks like. $130... Oh, I can't use it after moving, so I'm just gonna power right through you, I guess. So it looks like Enads is actually a pretty good, like, all-around mage type character. He can heal, cast elemental spells. So he's a good unit to have. Now Kalito, like, she's sort of more specialized. She doesn't have any healing, or she can, like, she has some dark attacks, like siphon the enemy's life, like a drain sort of, or if you want to poison them, or like status effect. Well, my elephant gets some XP on this fence. He actually leveled up. You know what? I really should have moved Charis first, because the charm is like, if you mess up, you can always start over. I mean, revert the turn, rewind the turn. Oh, wow. Alright, I wasn't... Yeah, that's why I really should have done that first. I'm sort of failing right now. Alright, there we go. Because I was expecting like the inner circle. Because normally there's like 2 circles. I wasn't expecting there to only be 1 circle. Now I don't know if I can actually ride this guy. He may turn around and attack me. So I don't want to get like one-shotted in case I mess up. I didn't really mean to do like I was sort of mashing the button to skip the animation, but you can only do that on like magic spells. So I just wasted chain stock. Let's see if the I'll still have the griffin. Uh-oh, reinforcements. Didn't see that coming. Alright, there we go. He's being a good evade tank. So I'm sure he'll be a very good. I mean, how can you go wrong with like 6 move and 100, like 50, 200 evade? Can't really go wrong there. Like the mechanics of being like on a top of a character or riding a character is like somewhat interesting. It's like she takes the griffin's defense and defensive stats. It's a little bit weird. It's like does their magic merge, but it's like all of their stats merge, but they don't combine. It's a little bit confusing. But they definitely take the HP values of the griffin. So if the griffin dies, again, Charis will still be alive. Yeah, I can't believe like At the beginning, Momachis was my highest level character, and right now he's... Well, Layla sort of came in over leveled, but yeah. Alright, let's check out Hamil's upgraded. Alright, that looks pretty darn powerful to me. How can you go wrong with like a 12% stat boost in that sort of range? Like, that's too good. If you look at Amelia's skill, for example, I mean, is it like she only gets a boost to hit, rate, and avoid? So the only difference is that it also affects herself. So, but it's still probably not as good, obviously, unless it gets like a 20% boost. Maybe you could like situationally like boost evade tanks and stuff like that. I don't know, but right now it looks like Hamil's skill is the most situationally, I mean, what am I trying to say? General purpose. It's the most useful all around. So, in my opinion. Like you can always have like specific setups. Again, boosting your attack, your evade, or maybe your critical hit rate. But like the percentage boost, I mean like boosting all of your stats by 12% of all your allies is pretty powerful. I mean, all the allies in range. But yeah, that Layla strategy is pretty potent. Like every time he evades, he gets chain stock, and the higher his chain stock is, the more evade he gets. So it's like it seems to be a fairly potent strategy, turning him into like an evade tank. Oh man, did he just get hit from behind? Well, before I got like one-shotted by the guy, I wanted to say that maybe he was facing the wrong direction. I don't really want to do that turnover though. Like, I mean, like, this is not like a perfection run, guys, but I'm pretty sure that, like, the number of characters that get KO'd has an influence on your ranking. So if I was going for perfection, I would probably like rewind here, but you know, we're gonna keep going. Alright, so I was expecting to be able to use a chain stock there, but I guess like characters riding, it's a little bit strange. Like, you can build up more chain stock. I haven't tested with Ardeo. Like, since Sharis is like a mage character, I mean, I don't think they get like chain stock inputs, since they're mages on their basic attack. But yeah, it's a somewhat complex mechanic. It seems like once I lose my leader, I lose him for good. I mean, I don't really want to lose him, but yeah. Oh, explanation of chain stock. Basically, what's up, Malta? So basically, when your character does damage or they receive damage, their chain stock builds. So in the case of melee characters that have, you know, weapon, I mean any character that attacks physically, besides mages, they can like input additional attacks. If you hit the X button at the right moment, you'll see like the circle gauge appear. You can use chain stock to increase the damage of your magical damage as well, and it has like other influence, like some skill books you can affect certain stats. Like I was talking about Laelis in his evade. He has a skill book right now that decreases enemy hit rate depending on the levels of his chain stock. So chain stock is very useful. And let's say you have 2 full chain stock and you go to attack. That means you can potentially attack up to 3 times. As far as I know, like, you either hit or miss all attacks. So if you miss an enemy, just no matter how many chain stocks you have built up, you're gonna miss all attacks. Yes, once you use the chain stock, it reverts back to 0. But you can it's not that hard to build up. Just take damage, and it may also like build up just over time. Like slowly, but doing damage, taking damage, quite easy to build it back up again. So yeah, I didn't really want Hamil to die, but I mean, we're just gonna keep going here. So be it. And yeah, once your leader, it's like, I'm pretty sure you're unable to, unless I'm mistaken. No. It doesn't seem like I can make a new leader. Doesn't seem like I can make a new leader unit after my leader for that mission has already died. So, however, I can call for reinforcements, so that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so Alyssa, alright, no. I think I'm leveling Daphnis because he's a good archer, stat-wise, much better than Dion. We're hoping that this kills. Okay, that was... I have to rewind now. I could have used my chain stock, but I wasn't thinking. But yeah, like the rewind system sort of... There are various ways to exploit it. Like I mentioned, if you miss your chain stock inputs, or if you miss a charm input, you can just do it over. And like, it's strange. Like, if you attack from the same place, say if you missed an attack and you did the same sequence, you're gonna still miss that attack. But then again, you can like manipulate it so that you alter your move so that you're in a, like, instead of facing the side of the enemy, you're facing the back of the enemy, or even the front of the enemy. Maybe you're gonna hit on that roll instead of, say you missed on the side, you're gonna hit from the front. You know, things like that. So you can manipulate it in various ways. Before I got like sidetracked, I was mentioning that this is going to be a long battle. Just if you take a look at all the open space, there's just so much room to cover. Like I have to go all the way up here. This is like turn what, 11 or something. Then I have to come all the way up here. This has got to be like turn 15 or so. So it's going to take me a lot of turns to make some progress here. Like I'm sure Momachis will be like useful as the leader in like certain chain stock setups, as I mentioned. Like there are skill books to increase your defense, attack, evade, etc. Based on your chain stock gauge. What I was trying to do there was like, it seems like there's a very short window. Like I was trying to see the amount of damage I was gonna do, then hit X if it wasn't enough, but you don't have enough time to do that. Like I know you can manually calculate, like you know, say Tart has 133 attack, the Griffin has 50 defense, but there are like other modifiers, like again the elemental affinity, critical hit rates, that you can't really calculate. So unfortunately you sort of have to you know, input the chain stock before you see the actual damage output. So yeah, there's a whole lot of movement in this map. It's a very large map, as I've already mentioned. I don't even know if these guys are gonna catch up to my main party, but alright. That, luckily he survived a hit, and it was a critical, but fortunately he also has high HP.
なんで私に手伝ってほしいのか。これも仕事でね。私の気持ちだよ。
これを使う。さらなる高みを目指そう。
力がみなぎってくる。
Alright, so she learns an attack like puts an enemy to sleep. That's a pretty... Does it do damage as well? Okay. So that looks pretty strong. Do damage, chance to put the enemy to sleep. Sleep isn't the best status effect. Again, because if you damage the enemy again, they're going to wake up. But if you look at the range of this attack, plus Tart is one of those hybrid characters. Like she has, for how high her attack stat is, like her magic stat is also very high as well. So she has pretty decent stats.
動くなよ。まあこんなものかな。
放りつきなさい。戦いの中で学ぶことも多いですね。これを使う。
I don't think these characters are ever going to catch up and behind here, but Alright, looks like the enemy is finally starting to move closer to me. So I could get like bottlenecked over here. I still want to try to get these chests, so what's the yeah, open all treasure chests, you get a bonus. So I need to like try to send a unit back here.
新たな力が満ちてくる。バールの癒し。
Like, I can't even tell which direction this guy is facing. I guess he's like facing forward. Okay, so he took way more damage than I thought he was going to take. Like, see, that's a problem with like when the enemies move to your location. Whoops, sorry. When the enemies move to your location, you don't have much time to like get all the treasure chests. So I can simultaneously tank them. So I am gonna try. Like, this guy hits hard, so I have to take him out. But they both do. But I have to like take him out this turn.
これも仕事でね、的になってもらうよ。
大活躍しますからね。
But I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do it. This guy's HP is too high. If only Kalito could have moved a little bit over. I don't know if I'm going to be able to kill him. But we have to take somebody out.
Initiateの炎よ。
やがて来たる戦女神よ。おしまいです。
Yeah, unfortunately she's dead. And is he gonna perform a area effect attack, killing my guys? Yeah, that didn't go too well. Yeah, like that's the problem. Like, I need to get someone to these chests, and I can't really tank these guys. Like stalling the time.
若い者には負けん。
戦のお誘いですのね。
敵岩よ。まだまだ未熟ですね。
岩よ、降り注ぎなさい。手は伸びませんかね。
Maybe he can take a hit. Alright. There we go. So now I'm going to try to get the treasure chest here. Oh well. I think he got hit from the side. Pretty sure Alyssa can definitely take a hit, but let me get these chests. Can't reach you.
ついに俺の伝説が始まるのか。で楽勝な敵なんだろうな。
Yeah, she can definitely take a hit. She's built to be like a tank character.
Kaze yo, Tiara yo.
使いますわよ。まだこれからですわ。もっと強くなりますわよ。
Yeah, definitely need my mages to do damage to this guy. 111 defense. He felt like getting XP. Cool looking game. Yeah, I'm liking this game quite a bit, as I mentioned. What's up, Cat Fanatic? This is actually one of like the slower missions in the game. I mean, I'm on like turn 22, taking my time. But I do love the combat system in this game. Well, Dion was a sacrifice. I need to start dealing damage to this guy. Well, it's not exactly like Fire Emblem. It is within the same genre. Like, there's no permadeath, so that's why I sacrifice my units all the time. If there was permadeath in this game, it'd be a lot more difficult. But it is a strategy RPG like Fire Emblem. I do compare, if anyone's played John d'Arc, I mention this game all the time. It's a PSP game. I guess it's the closest to that game, because there's like transformations and the combat system is fairly similar. But I mean, if you played any strategy RPG, I'm sure you'll notice that the gameplay is quite similar. Alright, that did a lot more damage than I thought. But she does have 160 attack stats, so clearly the highest. And maybe even higher than Tart. Slightly. Let's see, is he gonna die this turn? What is... Like, we don't use the middle affinity elements that often, so it's like, I have to think about, like, what is this guy weak to? The Astra, I think it's like, called the Astra element, or Holy element. the gold element, but I don't have anyone that has. I know Momachis and Tart have attacks like that, but I don't have. Well, wait a second. Okay, so Dark is strong against whatever that is, Holy or. I think he's gonna die this turn though. Pretty sure. I just have to hit him in the back with Alyssa 3 times, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna die. $122 defense though. Might as well soften him up a little bit. Is there a stat page in this game? You know, I don't know. I don't think there's, unless it may open up after you beat the game actually, but I couldn't tell you for sure right now. So there we go. I sort of took my time on that mission, but yeah, casualties are expected because my troops are not like grinded or have the optimal equipment. That's one reason I'm not getting S ranks. Because you look at the incapacitated, I can't even pronounce that word correctly, but KO'd party members, 7, and then I'm sure you get a penalty for how many items you've used somehow, but it's mainly like how many people got KO'd, and the turns taken does have a small effect, but I don't think it's like as large as like Valkyria Chronicles, for whoever has played that game. Like a good example is like I've S-ranked one mission so far. That was the sea battle with the bridge. In that battle, like none of my party members died, and I took the maximum number of turns, so I still got an S rank. So I think it's mainly like how many people got KO'd. Did your elephant and the chariot die or not? And turns have a small effect.